Oh man. And here we go. There we go. I think the music volume's chill. Maybe a little low, but we'll see. Throw us in Discord and we'll get started. Boom, and then we go copy link. Boom. Super epic chill Kaizo Ironmon stream, where we will definitely get a god pack when we open a Pokemon pack. For sure. Why wouldn't we? Alright. Okay. Get my phone plugged in and we will get started here in just a second. Oh, I love this song. It's so good. I feel like I'm obligated to play this game because of how... Wait. Oh, I was so confused. I thought I didn't have the right title on, but we're chilling. Someone else just started a live stream that I follow at the same time. Yo, what's going on, Luma? Hi, how are we doing? How are we? I'm an epic, super awesome, tired person today. I've been up since 3:30 a.m. and I worked. So, you know... We'll see how long we go. At least for an hour, but hoping for longer. I think everything's chill. 200% with that. Cool. Doing good. My Wi-Fi has been a little... Hey, you know, it happens to the best of us. Sometimes at the beginning of stream, it'd be doing that to me. Like, Master Ball. Well, we have a pivot off rip. Sometimes at the beginning of my stream... Like, it do be, like, lagging for some weird reason. Yo, this moveset's crazy! So it could also be that. But glad to hear you doing good. I see, did you get all of your stuff in for, like, Soul Silver and everything? Or is it a bunch of different packages for your, card and the Etsy pins? And I assume the Etsy pins is its own thing, right? I don't think... I mean, maybe you did buy the AZ card off Etsy, but I don't think they sell that, right? I don't know. We're going to take a peek at the mons that we have before we fight our rival, because we have a Master Ball, which is awesome. Most likely we don't want anything in this route, but if it's a legendary, I will take it. I will indeed. But yeah, I fell asleep last night rather than streaming, and I fell asleep at like 8 p.m., something like that. So, you know, I woke up at 1 and I'm like, oh shoot, I gotta go back to bed or else I'm gonna be screwed. And then I woke up obviously 2.5 hours later, but I was hoping it was like 5 a.m. so that way I wasn't too bad. But no, it was 3:30 and I've been up since then. I needed to finish my short that I just posted at 7 p.m. It was actually scheduled. I finished it in the morning. So that's what I did when I woke up pretty much. I sat there for about an hour and a half trying to go back to sleep for a minute, and then it was 5 o'clock and I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna take a shower and then spend an hour putting all the text on my short, because it takes a long time to do that. And literally, why have we not seen the last Pokemon? What's the percentage here? 10% chance. That's awesome. So yeah, everything finally arrived. Let's go. When are you starting the Soul Silver playthrough? When are you starting the Soul Silver playthrough? Fantastic game and generation. The only thing that kills it is like the leveling is so trash. That's like, if they would have fixed, because that's how it is in original Gen 2 as well. And if they would have just, oh, we did all that for Azatu. That's crazy. If they would have just fixed that, it would have been like a peak game. I still think it's a great game. You got the Sinjo ruins and all the fun stuff. But it could have been even better. It could have been even better, you know? But yeah, we're just gonna be nice and chill today. Unlike the drivers that I had to deal with today during a massive amount of rain, and there was literally a car crash on my way into work and from work. But, you know, on my way from, or like to home, some person, when I have like, you know, 300 cars in front of me and we're going like 5 miles an hour, stop and go, bro was trying to get in the other lane and honked at me when he's behind me because oh, there's not a good mon here. Now I'm sad. But what's the other mon? Lantern? We try to see what Lantern's rocking with here. It's probably going to be a better mon than Drizzile anyways. So I'm going to try to get that. Oh, and look at that. There's Lantern. I want to level 6 one if possible, though. It's pretty fast. So that's kind of nice. Doesn't seem too... I like the typing, but it doesn't seem too especially strong because Feint Attack didn't do too much, but I can always catch a level 5 one, level it up. I just didn't want to have to deal with that. But yeah, bro honked at me. We'll just do that, actually. Bro honked at me when he literally, like, I was just like, dude, what am I supposed to do? What do you want from me? All right, this is Larry. Starting the Soul Silver playthrough when my brother gets hard. Yo, you guys gonna do it together? You guys can do an IRL Soul Link. Oh, and I left the route, so I can't level it up anymore. Oh, well. IRL Soul Link would be sick. That's what I wanted to do with... I think maybe me and my buddy started one time, and then we never finished it, or we talked about it and we never did it. Also, is the music quiet? Is it chill? Is it good? How we doing there? I feel like it might be... Ooh, this is just a little bad. Did he just fisher me? Don't you dare hit that. He's pretty chill. Okay. Could it be turned up just like a tad or nah? Am I dead? No. We can take one more. Nice. And we saved the potion. Look at that. Larry going crazy already. Okay. So unfortunately we have special types and we are physical mon, which does suck. But we'll buy a few balls here just in case we want to pivot in this next route. I'm probably going to try to keep it. Sandvale is kind of trash. I mean, hey, raises our evasionness in sand, which is cool, I guess. It's better than, like, runaway, so I can't complain too much. Ghost water could be kind of nice. Would make it louder, personally? Okay, cool. I shall keep it at what it's at, then. Is the plan for you guys to just do the playthrough together, or, are you gonna do something special like the Soul Link? I love Soul Links. They're so awesome. They're so awesome. The multiple times that me and my friends have done one, like we did a Gen 5 one, not the one that I did with my other buddy on stream, but with my other friend Jeffrey, and me and him started one. I think we did Black and White 2. And my starter was a Mewtwo, and his was like a Wurmple or something. And of course, you know, he's trying to switch train. I think he got arena trapped, and then it died, so he killed my Mewtwo. I was so sad. You know what? Do I like this? We can scout this out real quick. I can hit it with a few... I like that. No, that's really strong, actually. Wait, hold on. I gotta run. That's really strong. That might be sort of slow, but we are pretty fast. This might be dumb to switch, but Moonblast, really strong move. I like the water ghost typing. So if we can get that again, we will definitely catch it. Larry served us well for now, but past that, we're just gonna... Ah! What the heck? Wait, this guy's, Okay, wait, so I think... That was super effective. Our defenses are pretty chill. Do I just keep Larry then? I'm just gonna keep Larry, actually. That was too scary. Okay, and do I just... Okay, I don't lose the game because we have Feint Attack. But I might lose soon. Wait, let's camouflage, so I'm only... Never mind, that didn't help. I thought I would turn into an electric type. What does this do? That doesn't do anything. And I'm dead. And I'm dead. Never mind. Okay. Well, you know... Oh, I don't have my... I don't have the counter up. Hold on. So I'm assuming this is the first time you guys have both played it. That'll be fun. Oh, I wish we could have the Sylveon, but okie dokie. I will take. That's a legendary. Well, a pseudo or whatever the heck they are. 555 BST, not too bad. All right, stats. Nothing crazy. Counter is a funny move to have because you pretty much never want to get hit for the amount that counter would be useful for. It's not good for us. It's good for the opponent, not good for us. We're gonna call this guy Doggo. Actually, I'm gonna call him Maverick. That's my dog's name. There we go. Energy powder's not bad. We both only played a wee bit of Hard Gold, but I know this game like the back of my hand. Have you watched a lot of playthroughs and stuff, or is it like OG Gen 2 or what? I did start with Crystal myself, so for me it was just like, dude, I'm revisiting how I started Pokemon. Like when I got that game, I was revisiting how I started Pokemon, but in like DS graphics, it was kind of great. Oh, this is free. Thank you. Yeah, we're not pivoting. We're keeping this guy. Our defense does suck, I will say, but we only have one physical weakness. We have, never mind, we have two physical weaknesses. That's not too bad. Our quad weakness is in a special type, and we have pretty good Spadef, so. And we have a lot of resistances, actually. What is that? Okay, that's not a lot. We have a decent amount. We have a decent amount. 6 isn't too bad. Yeah, so we just go. We just run it. See how it goes. I was gonna potentially... Ooh, that's tough for us. That's really tough for us. Let's see if we can get... I'm just gonna air cut her a bunch. We might be able to get a crit. And I almost can't... Wait, counter? Counter? Buddy. There we go. Nice. Potion it up real quick. Wait, hold on. Counter again. Please E-speed. Please E-speed. Come on. One more. Just do it one more time. You literally only need... There. And I was just talking about how bad this move is, and it got us through the first one. That's crazy. Okay. Nightmare doesn't really do much for us, so I'm just going to get rid of it. I'm not going to take it. We only get 9 moves? Oh, no. This guy might not be it. We watched the Late Rage episode in Pokemon Generation so many times. Wait. Okay. Is that how you know Gen 2? That was what I meant. But honestly, I don't know if I remember that one. I have watched all of them before, but I don't know if I remember that one. We're going to go to the forest and see if we can get a different, better Mon, hopefully. That's the goal. Because we're kind of... It's kind of a stinky Mon, to be fair. We have good attack, but our moves are kind of like trash, and we only get 8 more. And I really hate playing off, like, trying to just make sure we get a... And minus is like a nothing ability. And I really hate trying to play off we get good TMs, so we'll see what we got here. I know Gen 2 from the game, so... Okay, that's what I was wondering. That's what I was wondering. Oh, yeah, okay. My brain skipped the first part of the red... I skipped the first thing you said. That's fair, okay. Dude, Gen 2 hater to Gen 2 lover? Dude. Amazing. Arctibax? 423 BST. Probably not worth it, but I love that Mon. Another Arctibax. We'll be here for a minute. Another... Okay. Sure. Brother. Give me something different here, please. Okay, there's a Heracross. Crabrawler. Low-key, parts of me wants to grab the Heracross, but it's definitely not worth. I don't know if I've really done anything in Gen 2 other than play the games. I did start... There's Grueling Gold, which is like a Radical Red-esque ROM hack for Gen 2, which was kind of fun, but I stopped it because it was kind of ridiculous. Because I like playing everything on randomize and everything, and they gave like one example. Staraptor had Brave Bird at level like 8, and I was not vibing with that. Like, that should be a move that gets way later, unless for some reason it gets it at that low level. But I feel like you should balance it to not get that, because that's just a little too OP. And I mean, I'm facing it, so it kind of screwed me over a lot, and it made me very sad. Yeah, no, it was very... I was very sad. But it had like all Pokemon up to like Generation 9. I don't know if it had Megas and Dynamax. I don't think it did. So that's like the one thing that Radical Red has over that. I just love Radical Red. I'm a Radical Red glazer. I love that game. It's so good. Still need to actually play Emerald Imperium and Elite Redux as well, but you know, we'll get there eventually. I want to start potentially this weekend, like Sunday, start a new ROM hack, and it's gonna be one of those. Obviously not Radical Red, even though I'd love to play Radical Red. I gotta diversify my options. You know, the portfolio has to get bigger. So you know, we're gonna try one of those. What is this last Pokemon? Also, sorry, I'm basically speaking super soft because I'm tired and my throat's not feeling the best. What is this last mon, dude? I could go honk shoe right now. I could literally lay down and not have a problem. But part of that is it would be a problem because then I'd wake up at 3:30 again, and I don't need to be doing that. I need to stay up as long as possible so that way I can try to go to bed around like midnight-ish or a little earlier if possible, hopefully. You know, try to reset the sleep schedule for my last 2 days of work. Yo, what's going on, Kaiser? Kaiser, how we doing? Yes, diversify. Let's play some Night-Rain. Okay, okay. Dude, I would fumble so hard. I would not do good. I would be the worst Night-Rain player you've ever seen. I still have not actually touched the game. Dude, this last mon better be worth it, I swear. If it's not, I might freak out. But very chilly. Very like chill and chill like, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm just like the chillest guy around. It's like super chill. Oh no. I would recommend to take ibuprofen, but or like Tylenol or something, you know? But I don't know if you're also a person who doesn't like taking medicine. Although that could also be my go-to is, have you drank enough water today? Or how much coffee did you have? Plus, have you drank enough water? It's okay, we play together. Kaiser, you always say you lose. We're fresh out of... oh, you know, that makes sense. That makes sense. You know, honestly, that's like a super common, like, headache medicine. That's kind of crazy. Like, headache is, like, literally so common. Like, we have, like, 5 million pills in my house of that, so... Kind of sucks to be you, honestly. Hopefully you can get that resolved. You know? Yo, what's going on, GSP? How we doing? I need to take, which I got myself a good old beer, you know, because why wouldn't I? Gotta sleep, so, you know, that's like the best medicine, of course, you know? But I also need to take my sinus medicine, and now I can't until like a few hours later, which is, I feel like I say that a lot whenever, at least recently. I just every so often try to breathe out of my nose, and it's just stuffed. It's probably from the 3 cups of coffee you drink a day. Well, maybe if you drank 6, you wouldn't get any. Have you ever thought about that? Like actually increasing your coffee amount? Because that means technically you would increase the amount of water you drink, because how do you make coffee? It's we did all that for a shroomish, by the way. How do you drink more or how do you drink more? How do you coffee equals water? You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? You know the words that are coming out of my mouth? Like that makes sense, right? Like, what else would coffee be other than water? So you should just drink more coffee. My pants stabs me, so that's the... Yo, what the heck? Why would your pants do that? That's kind of messed up, dude. That's got Truett Matang? I mean, bro is thick with it, so I guess that makes sense. GSP, I think you should get that checked out. That's like not cool behavior, honestly, from the pants. If I'm gonna keep it so real. The energy I'm bringing right now is just like... Yo, you know what I'm saying? I'm kind of at that point of like tiredness to where it's like you feel like you're off something, you know what I'm saying? Just feel a little loopy, a little goofy, you know? Sure, Kaiser, sure. So you're telling me you're not the Night-Rain legend that I thought you were. So can you actually carry me? You know what I mean? Can you make up? It'd be like, I mean, duos do exist, right? You can run duos now. You've been able to for a while. But like, can you carry both of us? That's the question. Smoke ball? Dude, I wish. No idea how it happened. I took my pants off to change into PJs. Feel a sharp pain. Next thing you know, my thumb's bleeding. Dude, what the heck? That's not cool, man. Guys, Oh, that did no damage. Never mind. Can you, thank you. Appreciate it. Dude, I was talking so much trash on counter, and it's actually been so good for us. At least as of right now, even though my defense is, like, atrocious. So it sort of sucks, but it's working out. I can't complain too much. We don't fight you. We go in... Okay, never mind. I was gonna say we go into the, forest first, and then we fight her, but that is not what's gonna happen. So, nice crit. Awesome crit. High crit move is actually so good. What is it? 95% accurate, though, which sort of sucks. Because we'll probably miss it at the, like, most vital time, but it's okay. We gotta think positively. We gotta be like, no, we would never miss it. Maverick is the GOAT. He would never miss a single move ever. That's actually ridiculous that anyone would suggest that Maverick would miss a move. Kind of rude of you, honestly. Like, that's my dog, bro. That's literally my dog. And you guys are saying all that stuff? That's crazy. Carbink, my son. Well, I killed your son. I'm sorry. I killed your son. I'm sorry. You didn't pay the ransom, so I mean... It was only $5 million. That's like child's play, you know what I mean? Like, your son could have given me that money if he would just... Disabled? Bro, what are these moves? We got 7 more moves, by the way. And none of them are good. We are relying on the TM gods to bless us. Sabian, I'm sorry. I had to do it. It was just... Like, I mean, I need the money, you know what I mean? And I thought, like, you would still send it afterwards, maybe, and you didn't, and now I'm sad. Maybe I should have said he was still alive, and then maybe you would have sent it. Can you even blame my company? Issued box cutter. That's in my work. Yeah, dude, so literally, if it... You know, maybe you just had, like, some stigma out for you, and it was like, nah, bruh. I may not cut you in your vest, but I'm gonna be looking out for you tonight, and then it did some teamwork with your pants. They set it up, you know what I mean? It was like a hit. They're like, okay, this time here, and then I got you, bro. And then, you know, and then they got you. I mean, it's just that easy sometimes. No, Maverick. Oh, never mind. My bad, King. My bad. That's on me. So, I don't remember how rage works. It's like semi-good, right? Yeah. What is it? Does anybody know what rage builds up? Like is it like 10, 5 each time? Do we know? It would be old rage if they've changed it. A lot of bad items. Unfortunately. It builds up anger. Well, I'm angry. But I meant like damage. Because it says it builds up with that. That's see, look at that damage. It's kind of popping off right now. I wonder if this does multiple. Yeah, I don't know. Dude, why? Dude, why? Dude, you act like I'm the PokeTuber here, and I should know this. Is anger not just self-damage? Well, you harness the anger, and then you put it out on your enemy, you know? It's not on you yourself. So it's like chill like that. They're like chill like that, you know? And of course, the electric mod has status. Yeah, no, that's fine. Uh-oh. 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 Hold up. I don't know if we're gonna win this. I think this might be the end of us. Hold on. Yeah. Yeah. I would need some crazy crits right now. Yup. Okay, well. Well. Guys. 1111, make a wish. Dude, I wish that I would beat this. And we would get a good run. Acting like we haven't had a good run before. And I fumbled, but that's not the point. Decent mon, but it evolves, so it doesn't matter. Literally does not matter. No way in hell we're gonna 303 BSC mon all the way to level 43. Dude, if somebody could do that, they'd be a legend. I wish for coffee, but your head hurts. That would just make it hurt even worse. That'd be like bad. Come on, brother, hit these. Thank you. I appreciate you. Yeah, but you know, and I can't even argue that. Dude, so that also reminds me. So this morning, right? You know, I'd been up since 3:30. And I was like, you know what? I have coffee at home, but I want a coffee on my way to work. And I just want something sweet. Because normally my coffee, I just drink like black or with some milk. You know what I mean? And I was like, you know what? I want something sweet. And I also want a breakfast burrito. So I stopped at the coffee shop that's near me. Right? I pull up. There's like 3 cars ahead of me. Wait, not even that. I pull up. There's like 2 cars there. One just left. And then I pull around, there's only 1 car in front of me. Bro, we sat there for 15 minutes because they had to remake his drink like 2 times because bro just said, nah, that's not what I wanted. Nah, that's not what I wanted. And it's just like, bro, just take the damn drink. Okay? You're a grown, just take the drink, bro. Like, if they get it wrong the 2nd time, just take the drink. It's not that big of a deal. So I pull up. You know, I got my white girl drink, you know, I got essentially what a Frappuccino would be. I got my white girl drink, you know, and I did forget to ask for an extra shot of espresso. I will say, I forgot, and I was sad about it. And I pull up and they go, you wanted the iced coffee, right? Which is not what I wanted, but I was just like, maybe they think the Frappuccino would be ice. So I was like, yeah. And then they hand it to me and they're like, yeah, so this is what you're getting, and we're not making a new one. And I was just like, well, I said yes anyways, but pop off, queen, pop off. Because they just deal with, you know, the problematic customer in front of me. Wait, what were the 3 Pokemon? And I was going to be that guy anyways, because like I just said, bro, I'm an adult. Coffee's coffee. It may not have been what... Oh, well, I'm catching that. It may not have been what exactly I wanted off rip. But listen, I'll take it. You know what I mean? I'll take it. But I just, her comment of, you're gonna take it anyways, I was just like, damn. Okay, like, sure. Sure, no, that's chill. I was gonna before you said that. Even if it was wrong. And I'm like, that's fair. But it's a caramelicious. So it's basically just like a caramel, ooh, super potion, that's awesome. It was just like a caramel, thing. And I was like, you know what? I don't normally get this iced. So an iced coffee, I'll take it. You know what I mean? I'll take the iced coffee. It's whatever. Oh, sorry, GSP. I wasn't paying attention and I named it Kaiser because Kaiser runs always do me good normally. We just got to get a good Kaiser run. Although now looking at, dude, we had a lot of, all our moves are physical. So that's kind of awesome. Our physical attack's not too bad. I wish our special attack was lower and into other stuff, but I mean, this mon is not bad, so I will take it. We'll see how it treats us. Soundproof is actually like a real ability as well. It's a bit more situational, but it is a real ability. Wait, did you say that before we even saw it? That's crazy. I would have cried a little, honestly. Dude, I was just like... you know, like Reggie Ice when we have Reggie Drago. Okay, I was just kind of like, I didn't know how to feel because I was just like, dude, I mean, because she was, when I pulled up, she goes, well, this is gonna be a fun morning. And then I was just like, okay, like whatever, you know, like I said, taking my drink wrong, it's whatever, I'll just take it. But it's just like, I don't know if the customer in front of them actually was being, dude, whatever with all these Pokemon. I don't know if the person in front of me actually was being difficult or they were just messing up the drinks, you know, since they also messed up mine. But I was like, hey, it's okay. You know, it happens to the best. You know, everybody's got those days, you know what I'm saying? So I can't judge. It happens to the best of us. That's why, especially working in the food industry before, Master Ball, why couldn't we get that earlier? I was just like, whatever. You know. I'm still getting my coffee at the end of the day, but I had that, and then also, like, dude, I don't know, like a 24-ounce thing of coffee as well. I had a lot of coffee today. So I had, like, an 18-ounce and a 24-ounce thing of coffee, but I needed it. If I didn't have that, I'd been very tired. I've been incredibly tired. I would not have stayed awake. Twins. 28 twin. Dude, coffee is literally some days the only thing that gets me through. And I walked right into her. Okay. Dude, dude, we are seeing so many like crazy high BST mons off rip. Luckily we got a good one ourselves. It's kind of scary. Hopefully that means we get it all out now and we get to Roxanne and there's nothing there. What are we weak to? Is it just Ice Dragon Fairy, right? Yeah, and then we have a decent amount of resist. We have 4. It's not a lot, but better than nothing. Better than nothing. And what, we resist the core trio and what else? Electric. As a kid, I used to think Dragon like resisted like everything. But I was just dumb. Luma, I'm pretty sure I've asked you before, but what do you put in your coffee? Peppermint mocha frappuccino if it's in season. Dude, that's awesome. I also will get that, but I love caramel. See, ice caramel mocha. That's what I'm talking about. I don't get the extra sugar though, because like the normal that they have is like sweet enough for me. That's just because I normally, like I said, dude, how did I miss submission twice? 80 accuracy move. Never mind. That's why. That's just... Because I normally only have my coffee black, you know what I mean? So I'm used to like unsweetened coffee. I'm really used to like super strong coffee. Did I not grab any repels? Dude, I'm a fraud. Whatever. No point in going back now. We can buy some once we get to Rustboro. I need to do this so I can fully see Twitch chat. And there's a repel. Look at that. Dude, I'm missing all the moves right now. What the heck? Yeah, I mean, I got a I do transform? No. We got a decent amount of moves though. 12's not bad. I have a decent sweet tooth too, but not when it comes to coffee for the most part. And I normally prefer like dark chocolate stuff. I need to put another orangeberry on. You never know when it'll be useful. Hopefully we get some good healing items up here. Nope. I drink French vanilla everything. You know what's crazy? So, when I was a kid, I would go to Kroger with my mom all the time, right? And the number one thing I would get, so I would help her shop, and every single time we went there, they had a coffee machine, and I'd always ask for coffee. And this is like, and I say when I'm a kid, this is like teenager years, you know what I mean? Like 12 to like preteen to like 16ish. Every single time we go, I would get a coffee. Dude, French vanilla. It'd be the French vanilla coffee, French vanilla creamer. Like dude, French vanilla is like, it's almost my favorite flavor. I just absolutely love, okay. I just absolutely love caramel. That's the biggest thing. If caramel didn't exist, it would be French vanilla. That's probably my number 2. I'd also throw in a little hazelnut creamer in there as well, you know? It's like a little splash of hazelnut. Vanilla, dude, caramel is just, it's a beautiful creation. Dude, sea salt caramel chocolates. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, gravy. It's some of the best stuff to exist. Yo, what's going on, Hordo? How we doing? I also added, we won't get to them till like way later if we even do in this stream, but I added some more music to the playlist. Good, we love to hear it. Sounds like you're doing better than me. I am slightly struggling, being tired and sinus stuff. But, you know, it'd be like that when it be like that. We're on, I don't want to speak too soon. I don't want to speak too soon, but we're on a pretty good run so far. You know, Kaiser's kind of kicking ass. Got some decent moves. All right stats, nothing too crazy, nothing to write home about. We got good physical defense when in reality we needed special defense, but I mean, that's still decent. Our nature isn't the best, but hey, you know, We're still out here. We're still out here doing what we need to do. If we could get Swords Dance, we probably get that over Ancient Power or Bulk Up. Bulk Up would be really nice. I think I'd prefer Swords Dance, but okay, I think we fought everyone down there, so now it's on to... Let me just double... No, we can fight her on the way back. Let's pop some Repels here and we'll get to it. I need to make sure I sell those and get everything we need. We haven't gotten a lot of healing items. That's the biggest issue right now. Yo, Alan! It's been so long! I hope you're doing well, man. Yes, we are 2 subs away from 500. It's very awesome. Have a good night, though. Hopefully the child is doing great, and hopefully you've been doing well, man. I was just thinking about you recently. I was about to reach out. Dude, that's my go right there. You're done with Indigo Disc DLC. Just need Galarian, Slowpoke, Evo's version exclusive Hydrapple, and Arcaludon. Arcaludon my go? My little, Who remembers? Who remembers? Sleepy Plus Anna's... Dude, that is... Yeah, already one. Dude, time flies. That is absolutely crazy to think about, Alan. That is literally insane. I can't believe it. High HP, I need to mark that. Like, that's actually nuts. Well, hopefully, it sounds like all is doing pretty good then, overall, so I'm glad to hear. Guys, that's crazy, dude. I've been streaming longer than this man's had a child. That's like crazy. Yeah, well, it's just a decent amount, enough in HP for the health bar to go down low, so I mark it just in case. Most legendaries are like that, I will say. But I always mark them just in case, because some still could only have like 53 HP, and then they just have a bunch of stats and everything else, you know? Let's sell everything we don't need. Don't need the calcium, that. Whoops. Alright, and then we buy some Repels. Nice. Grab cut. Dude, this is our first run in like a minute when we're actually gonna reach Roxanne. This is hype. We fought everyone there, so now we go down south. We get our HMmon, and then we fight the fisherman. I'll fight the fisherman first. Are you saving all the legendaries to last, Wardo, or have you not finished all the DLC? I don't even think I've actually finished the Indigo Disc Pokedex yet, either. I think I was very close to it, and I think I just need the trade Evos, though. Actually, it might be the Legends I need. You forgetting how good the Tron soundtrack is? Like the movie, the game, I don't know if I know. Also, on my side, we're 1 like away from a Pokemon pack. And we gotta be hitting a God pack soon, right? We gotta be hitting a God pack soon. The Daft Punk one? Yeah, I have no idea. I'm gonna be so real. I don't remember that. I remember the movie, but not the song. I'm sorry to hear that, Alan. Especially that's going to cut time away from the kid, but you know, what's needed is needed. I'm actually about to be going through a job change myself, and I'm going to be working nights. Shouldn't change stream schedule too much, but that's very understandable. Tron music in Kingdom Hearts 2? Wait, what? And or in? There's Tron music in Kingdom Hearts 2? That's a crazy collab. Dude, I'm running into every single wall. And you go into the wrong... Hey, yo! Like, that's awesome. Is that a That's like Disney stuff, right? So that's why they're able to do it, or no? Because they either have to be partnered or like in the same company that owns it in order to do all that, right? Yeah. Oh yes. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. When I asked the question, GSP got the answer like right at the same time. That's crazy. Yeah, so it do be making sense. Holy shit, guys. We are about to do Roxanne. About to do her dirty, that is. Because I'm gonna sweep her, hopefully. Let me check this ability to make sure it's nothing breaking. Torrent, okay, we're chill. Because if it was a weather one and I didn't pay attention, I'd have to catch a new HM on. Alright. We got an Oranberry on. We have like 0 heals, which sucks, but we'll try it. Oh, you know, I read that as Tron. I didn't even read it as anything else, Alan. Nice poison. Don't freeze me or burn me or anything. Thank you. I'm going to continue to Sludge Bomb. I don't want to use... Yep. I'm going to just Sludge Bomb again. I don't want to use my submissions because I don't want to take too much damage. Yeah, and Final Fantasy. I didn't know about the Final Fantasy verse in there. Okay. We're chill. I think this is when I actually should heal. Because it's like free. Oh, that did no damage. Come on. Yep. Okay, we gotta put another Oranberry on. A little rough here. We only have one more healing item, right? Super Potion, and that's it. Other than our Oranberry. So we gotta hope Roxanne has babies or stuff that's weak to rock and poison. That's what we need to be hoping for here. That's fine. When do we get our next move? 30. Okay. We'll get that before Brawly at least. All right. Hold on. Let me switch up the song real quick. Especially if it's about to be a chill song. All right, Roxanne. Let me see your worst. Froakie, not bad. I just Sludge Bomb. A little rough, but it's okay. I'm gonna see. Let's go for an Omni Boost, actually. Let's see what this will do. That's chill. Omni Boost me, please. It would be crazy to give me an Omni Boost right now. I'm just gonna kill it. Diancie, or not Diancie, Tapu Lele. Nice, super effective move. I'm gonna mark that as high HP, and we're gonna kill it with Ancient Power. No, I'm... Yo! And he raised your defense? Come on, man. I missed twice? This is worse. This is the worst possible outcome. I need to poison. Nice crit. Am I Spit F dropped? What's my HP at? We'll use the Super Potion. That is rough, dude. I'm gonna go for Sludge Bomb again to get the, hopefully, poison. Nah, come on, dude. Come on. No, I've missed so many times. I should have just Sludge Bombed, I guess. And we got another crit. Okay. I'm gonna see. I kind of want to Oranberry and see what it got. Because I need a Leppa as well. We're gonna do this first just to see if I can live. Yeah, no, I'm screwed. I need a crate here to kill. Yep, okay. Well, I should have been Sludge Bombing. The 2 Sludge Bomb crits though, man. R.I.P. R.I.P. Kaiser. Bro's gone too early. I had Leppa berries. That was it, but not with that amount of what's it called? Unfortunately, not with that amount of health. And literally, we only got one healing item ever, which sucks. Have a good night. I was glad to be able to catch up a tad at least. Oh, I did. Okay, I didn't see the. I didn't pay attention to the elixir. Actually, heartbreaking. Dude, we needed the ancient power omni boost so bad, so bad, dude. Tad, because he's a little tadpole. You know, maybe I wasn't chill enough for Roxanne. Wait, let me get back to the chill music. I turned it to non-chill music, and maybe that's the reason why we lost. Because this is supposed to be super chill, awesome, epic chill stream. And I went non-chill. And you know what? Maybe that was my downfall. This is a wild mon. I should not be trying to fight this. Am I gonna die? How many likes open a pack? 5. It shows 4 on my side. So I only need 1 more on my side. So 1 more like and we open a pack. Unless it says 5. I know YouTube is wonky with that stuff. Billy Bolt's not bad. There's 5. Well, now it shows 3 on my side. Now it shows 4. We'll do it. We'll do it. We'll do it for the people. We'll do it for the people, and since Alan's about to leave... Alright, I'm gonna do this one by one real quick, because we have a lot of different sets. So I'll just grab it after. Alright. We'll grab the different packs after, but we have 1 through 6 is what we're gonna be having for number-wise here. 1 is the top with Obsidian Flames, then 2 is Phantasmal Flames, 3 is Journey Together, 4 is Destined Rivals, 5 is Prismatic, 6 is Mega Evolution. You guys can't see the ones at the top. 4, Destined Rivals. Okay, and now... 1 through 3. Someone else. Yo, what's going on, CSB? Shut up to pack openings. It's destined. It's destined. Guys, it's destined. Guys, it's destined. 3. Ah! I moved too fast. All right, let's see if the camera will actually focus. Let us see. Hopefully it does. How are we doing though, CSB? Hopefully doing good. It's not in a focusing mood today. Dude, frick, dude. What the heck? What the heck, dude? One of these days, I'll figure out what makes it focus. Scraggy. Dude, it's so bad. Oh my god. Mudbray. Morgrim. Team Rocket's Venture Bomb. My goats, Toad Scroll. Reverse. Oh, my actual goats. Macargo, Reverse Hollow. Yo! Full art Rotom? I'll take that every day. Dude, that art's sick. And Azama Zenta. Wait, that's an amazing Rotom art. Let's get this thing sleeved up, dude. Yeah, that's amazing. Don't use a mat with a picture. Maybe I should try that. It's focused before, but not too often. I don't know if I have like a non-picture mat is the only thing. Dude, this thing is so sick. I love that. That is, dude, I didn't even know that card exists. Dude, shout out Game Boy Luke, dude. That's our first hit? Because that's our first hit from the Charizard the Mega Charizard X Ultra Premium Collection, by the way. I'm pretty sure. I don't think we got a hit last time. No, we did. We got the Mega Gardevoir EX. We got the Mega Gardevoir EX. Why is chat all the way at the bottom? I didn't see that. Dude, okay, what do we think price-wise? What's the guesses price-wise? We're looking this up. Also, I love this song. All right, TCG player. Thinking four-ish. First time to add $4 plus and control against your opponent. Oh, it's actually like a good card-ish. Rotom Destin Ripe. Maybe I should just put that in. 4-4. Alright. I should have guessed beforehand. I mean, I said probably around there as well, I'm pretty sure. Market is $3.05. It used to be $4. It is now $3.15, $3.05 in that range. You know, I take that though. That's a beautiful card. Mentioning that as well, oh god. I just had some acid reflux. Let me tell you what, it could have been bad. Thank goodness the camera's not on. My mom, there's some like promo packs for prismatic evolutions. Or evolutions. I always say evolutions. Dude, this thing is so bulky. What the heck? And it's like a pack of 12, and it's on this like bidding website. That's like a local thing near us. And I'm hoping to get them sort of cheap because it's like 12 of them, and I'm hoping to get it like half off compared to what I normally would get. So we might get a bunch of prismatic packs here soon. Dude, we gotta get a god pack soon, man. We gotta get a god pack soon. Till I didn't already look at the price, dude, might have it from, you know what, and that's fair. And you know what, and that's fair. I was thinking around that price anyways, so. It's valid. Sticky Old isn't bad, but like knockoff just really isn't too real. I mean, it is, but it just doesn't do much damage anyways. It's like bad knockoff. I'll check because we do have a netball. See what we got over here. Because Belly's not the best. If we can get some setup moves, he's kind of chilling. I might open a pack of Prismatic before we end as well. Like at the end of stream. Since I'm going to be getting more just because. Because I love that set. And I want... We've only gotten like one hit out of like 10 packs of Prismatic. So we gotta get one. We gotta get another one, I mean greedy. Yeah, sometimes it's just like if it's a good if it's a mon people like or a good art and it's bad in the like TCG format, it will still be like an expensive card because people love it. Which card did I want from Prismatic? I mean, obviously because I think we've talked about this before, CSB, where you got the Umbreon card, right? The Japanese version, right? I want to say. But I want the Leafeon as well because I love Leafeon. Leafeon and Umbreon are my favorite evolutions. I'd have to check. I don't know any of the other like polls really. Oh, I've seen all three. What? Oh, it's cast form. We'll just stick with what we have. Only one weakness, not bad. I don't know really any of the other hits other than like the well, this sucks. Like the evolution hits. But you do have it, right? We did talk about it, I swear. If you don't have it, I'm going crazy. But I swore we talked about it. Because if you... We almost died. If you do have it, we definitely have. If you haven't, I guess maybe I was thinking it was GSP, but I'm pretty sure it was you, not GSP. And and I'm gonna kill myself, and I'm gonna kill myself. Yes, sir! Fake out. Hold on, we gotta get the Destiny Bonds out of here real quick. Beautiful. Beautiful. Are you saying you don't have the card? Because I swore it was you. Because if you have the card, specifically in Japanese, because I remember you saying you don't care about the, like, the value, just more or less about the card itself. Because we talked about, like, I should, or maybe it was pineapple orange soda? We got a lot of people with, like, 3-word names in chat sometimes. No, you don't? Okay, it was probably pineapple orange soda. Because I know I get you guys mixed up sometimes, which is my bad. All right, let's check out what's in this grass real quick before we commit with Belly. No, I get it, Alan. I get it. It's been a minute, too, so I always enjoy you being here. But yeah, you definitely should get some rest. Hopefully, you know, everyone's doing the best in the family. And, you know, I can't wait to see you again, pretty much. But make sure you get some sleep. I know you don't normally get the most sleep, so definitely go to bed. It'd be so awesome one day to be able to, like, open packs for viewers as, like, a little side thingy. Who's GSP? Grape? Strawberry? Pineapple? No. Golden Shower production. It's Golden Shower, right? Wait. Golden Shadow. Fuck. Shit. Dude, GSP, kill me. Burn me, burn me, burn me. Do a witch trial, please. Do a witch trial right now. Do a witch trial right now. I did magic. I deserve to die. I don't get, just like back then, I don't get, like, a testimony. They're just like, nah, we saw you do magic. You're gonna die now. And you know what? That's fair. Golden shower? No. Listen, okay. The reason I said golden shower, okay, was because I was thinking of Uma Musume, and I was thinking of Gold Ship, and I watched something recently, like a YouTube, like an Alpharad thing, and someone accidentally said golden shower, and that it was on my brain, okay? I'm not thinking that way. I'm not thinking that way. I would never do that. I can't deny the dirty mind sometimes, but listen, it's sometimes for the, like, the ball guy in ZA, I gotta thank him for holding my balls. That's a big task, dude. That's a heavy load. Of course I gotta be like, thanks for holding my balls, you know? But like that, I feel like that's a more tasteless joke. I know Luma hates that. Listen, that's some, you know what I mean? You know what? I'm gonna take this, bro. I'm gonna do it. I love Typhlosion. He keeps popping up. It's level 6. He's my goat. We're naming Miyato. I wish he was a Suian. Sturdy? Dude, what the hell are these stats? Wow. Okay, so I'm probably gonna die. I don't think there's a single way we actually live. And I used my, yeah. Big rips. All because I wanted my... You know, maybe that's what I get for the ball joke. There's Typhlosion. Yes. Listen, you don't have to hate it because of an unreleased thing, okay? That's my Gen 2 goat. That was my first ever starter Pokemon. We don't have to hate it for what Game Freak decided to do. There's no reason to. That's what I'm saying. At least Luma gets it. Why can't I escape? Please, thank you. I'm so sorry. Thank you. You know what? I appreciate that. You know what? I appreciate that. That's just my goat, bro. Wait, no, you don't mean it in that way. You mean I see what you're saying now. That's like a pity. I'm so sorry. You remember debating on who to pick, who's going to pick Cyndaquil. So are you guys leaving Totodile out to dry, or because I assume one of you guys gonna pick? Okay, well I'm dead. One of you guys are gonna pick Chikorita, right? Right? Yeah. You know, people would call that blasphemous, but I would call that correct, personally. And the game is frozen. And the game is... There we go. Lunala? And I can't hit it. Okay, the good thing about this is if it doesn't kill me, we do at least get through. It should just run away. Okay. Yeah, I should just run away. Nobody picks Chikorita. Listen, every single Gen 2 run I did was mainly with Typhlosion. Speak of the Devil, Hisuian Typhlosion was on the tracker. But if I didn't pick Typhlosion, I was picking Chikorita. Totodile is just, I don't know, man. I've never fully liked him. I don't think he's a bad mon. He's just super basic to me, you know? No, that's fair, Luma. That's why I figured you might choose it, but you gotta switch it up sometimes. Also, Typhlosion, like, Cyndaquil is one of the only fire types you can get in Gen 2, right? Because I think you can get Houndour, you can get Flareon, and you can get what? Is Ponyta in the Johto area, or no? Magneto. I can't remember all the fire types that are in Gen 2. I guess Magby from the egg, right? You can get Magby from the egg. The new Mega, yeah. Dude, if they would have just switched the idol, like the idol animation is like him with his hood down, I think that would have been much better. Instead of he only has his hood down when he attacks, I think that's so much worse, bro. We're just gonna use this now. Increase our chance of living. Nice. I'm gonna try to pivot probably. I'm pretty slow because like the thing is our special defense is pretty low and we have 2 special defense weaknesses. Our special attack's pretty high and we only have physical mons or yeah, moves, so better to just pivot, I think. We'll go up here first, try to see what we got. Venomoth. Yo, what's going on, Spleevy? How iron are the mons? They are not too iron, if I'm gonna be so real. They're kind of letting me down. We had one good run with Kaiser, the Regidrago. But then I missed like, or I should say he missed like 4 rock slides. Didn't get the Omni Boost out of the 5 ancient powers. And got like hurt really bad against Roxanne. But our mons are not too Kaizo or ironed. Our Kaizo or mon are iron, not too much. How we doing though, Spleefy? Hopefully we're doing well. You're saying we don't get to see Fralligator's face unless he attacks? Well, I mean, I feel like that's better than him looking like a toilet. You know? It's like the literal only thing that changes is the fact that he has the hood. And he gets spikes on his arm, technically. But like, other than that, he just looks like a toilet. I'd rather see that than Toilet Head. I just, personally, I was never like the biggest fan of Fralligator and everything. Like I said, he's just like super basic to me. I just like Crocodile way more as like the alligator / crocodile Pokemon. I still like him even more than the Fuecoco line. Personally. But that's just a personal opinion. And I can't remember like any other Gator line. I'm sure there's like one I'm not thinking of, but been good. Let's go, Spleefy. I've been up since 3:30 a.m. So doing a little rough, but you know, it'd be like that when it be like that. All right, I really don't want to run this mon. I really want to pivot, but we're not seeing any good pivots right now. Like, Greedent's like our best pivot right now, which sucks. Show me something good here, please. Is my OBS chat doing fine, or is it doing the weird stuff, by the way? I haven't been keeping track. Wait, do you have to collect? I don't know if I ever finished the DLC decks. Well, that's Indigo Disc, right? That's in Scarlet and Violet, not Sword and Shield, right, Hordo? So I don't need, dude, I don't think I ever did that. You gotta collect items for bro? Or is that a Galarian thing and I'm just a silly guy? Nobody likes Crocodile more than, well, I do, so that's a lie. Crocodile's like literally the GOAT. And Ash had him in the anime, okay? I mean, Ash also had a Totodile, but that's not the point. Crocodile is like literally goated with the sauce. He's like insanely sick. He's like swaggy as hell. How can you not like Crocodile? And he's a much better shiny at that. Listen, Luma. You gotta withstand the hate to understand that Ash's Pokemon had fucking swag. Okay, Ash and his team had drip, and you cannot deny the facts. Just because he's like a bad Pokemon trainer all around, and he's stupid, you know, and he's eternally 10, you can't deny the facts that like Ash had like some sick ass teams. Listen, I just have to speak the truth. I literally just have to speak the truth. I'm sorry. I can't keep the truth hidden. Dude, how have we still not seen at least the 5th Pokemon here? 4% and 1%. Okay, maybe that makes sense. Got our water animals. What is Kruk doing in the water? Dude. It's... Dude, there's key Pokemon, okay? There's a Pokemon that's a key. Pokemon can do what they want, you know what I mean? And I'm sure you could find a gator family that lives in the desert to a degree. I'm sure it's based off something in reality. You know, I'm sure there's something out there. Wait, what's the 5th Pokemon we saw? Oh, Escavalier. Low key, I would grab an Escavalier. If we can see it again, I would grab it. Sword and Shield, Valley, you have to collect. Oh, okay. I don't think I ever did that in Scarlet and Violet. I think I ever did that in Scarlet and Violet, Hordo. I think you're just a Crocodile hater for no reason, because you know he's better than Feraligatr, and you're too scared to admit it. Although I was so sad they didn't give it a Mega. Like, they put it in Legends ZA, and they teased me, and then they don't even give it a Mega. Same thing with Roserade. I wish those Sumons had Megas, bro. My life would have been complete. Although, I love the Scolipede Mega. They fumbled the Excadrill Mega, which I was so sad about. Like, you're gonna give my other, like, one of my favorite Gen 5 Pokemon. Because Crocodile probably is my favorite, although I also love Superior. So, like, that's a hard bone to choose from. But you're gonna ruin Excadrill like that for me and then not give Superior or Crocodile a Mega? Like, what is wrong with you? Why would you do this? And we saw all 6. What was all 6? Okay, we go after the Escavalier. Next and there we go. And there we go. It's that easy. Did not fumble. And what do you mean, Sleepy? What do you mean they didn't? Have you seen, bro? Have you seen, bro? I don't know if we're looking at the same Mega Evolution here. Another Gen 5 banger, by the way, here. Escavalier, beautiful Mon. Illuminate, very bad ability for us. Really good stats. Incredible stats. We just have terrible moves. If I can make it through with Mud Shot, we'll be chilling. I just need to never miss a single Mud Shot ever. And Mud Shot's low-key like a good move. Lowering speed, decent power, not the best. But if I can make it through with this, we are absolutely chilling. I think I fight the girl all the way to the left first is what I should do. I think she has lower level mons than these two guys. And we get the Oranberry first. Actually, no, I fight this guy first. Let me throw the Oranberry on. I'm going to call that high defense. This is level 6. I know it's only a, oh, what's our resist? I should check all our, like, weaknesses and resistances. Because, you know, obviously we're quad weak to fire, but, like, whatever. It's not too bad. All right, what do we got? Look at that. 5, or, yeah, no, my bad. 7 normal resistances. 1 quad, so that brings us up to 8, and then 1 immunity. So we have 9 things, and we're only weak to fire 4 times, and we have really good SPDF. That is not bad. That is not bad. This is a good stat spread. Yo, what's going on, Tyrantrum? How we doing? Oh, look at that. Perfect. Beautiful. And I was also wrong about his levels. For some reason, I thought he had, like, higher levels. Maybe it's her, and I was just tripping. And then at level 12, we get another move. Dude, please be like X-Scissor. Please. Extreme speed! Yo! Wait a second, dude. That's actually so good. With our attack stat, we're not too slow, so it's like it's not like amazing in that aspect. We also do have belly drum. I just want to say. Belly drum is incredibly risky, but belly drum extreme speed, hold a Lepa berry. If we live the first hit, that's kind of crazy. Wait a second, bro. We are cooking. I cannot throw this. I need this to go well. This is the run that the heavens have been speaking of, dude. Holy shit. How hard do you predict we'll get? It's scary because whenever I say anything, it really depends on the other moves we get. So we get another move at 16. The thing about Mud Shot, it's a decent amount of PP, 95% accurate, not too strong, right? Extreme Speed, fantastic move. Only 5 PP, that's the issue. So, and it really depends on Roxanne's squad as well. If Roxanne can have a bunch of babies and we can get higher level than everything else first, and then get past everything, we'll probably be chilling for a minute. It really just depends on literally like the moves we get. Like that's pretty much it. And if we fall into any shenanigans of like, if we run into is there a ghost flying type? Or if we run into a ghost type that has levitate, moonlight, we can't use that. Okay, that's not a good start, but it's fine. Another move at 20. Not too bad, not too bad. We're getting some... Ooh, good citrus. And a Moo Moo Milk, dude. Because also it depends on the healing items we get. I would love to say this is the one. I really would. But 495 BST is a little scary. It's a little low to do it with. At least Gen 5 has more megas than just Mega Audino. True. And there's an Urshifu. Dude, we died to a crit there. Why does bro have Heat Wave? Oh my gosh, dude. Why did bro have to have Heat Wave? Probably based on Crocodile from One Piece with sand powers. Was that a thing in Gen 5? Was that a thing in One Piece in Gen 5? I don't know when One Piece came out. It's gonna be so real. I can only think of Driftloon. Wait, what does that mean? Lumberry, nice. Driftloon's a Gen 4 mine who doesn't have... What did I say? Oh, Flying Ghost, Flying Ghost, Flying Ghost, Flying Ghost, Flying Ghost. Yes, 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 yes. Max Potion, nice, nice, nice. I was lost because it had been just a little bit, you know? Not that I ever forget anything that I ever say. I would never do that. So, like, if this mod has Levitate, I do have Disarming Voice here, at least. Let's see how much that even does. Yeah, nothing. Our special attack is pretty low. Our attack stat right now is actually pretty decent, if I do say so myself. Let's get a heal up first, and we'll come back and fight those guys, and then we'll buy some repels, do what we need to do. You know, let me put on another Oranberry. I don't want to fumble. We got him. We got to use him. I feel like the biggest thing about... Dude, we're getting a lot of really good late game heals. We need some more potions and super potions right now. Did I... Yeah, I did get the berry out of... What's it called? The berry house, right? All right, one more level, and we get a new move, which we should get on the southern girl trainer down here. Crowd was in 19... Oh, okay. Shoot, I didn't even know that. Is that like I thought that was counter. Is that like super early? What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Dynamic punch? I mean, it's better than disarming voice. Maybe I should have kept disarming voice, actually, because the thing about dynamic punch, 50% accurate, right? And then also ghost types, if it has levitate, once again, we are screwed. Like, we're officially now screwed. And if we see a Shedinja, we lose. Let me sell some items and grab some repels real quick. Buy 20 balls, and then we buy some repels. Nice. Okay. The thing about Illuminate in this gen, it doesn't do anything other than it increases encounter rates. So we do have like a nothing ability. That is the bad part about our ability. I'm gonna call that high defense. If we could get a rock move, that would be amazing. We get our next move at level 24. So we should get that in the Roxanne fight, or right before the Roxanne, at least in the gym. Hey, look at that. Galarian Slowking, Hordo. Oh my god. I was about to say, Endeavor is so scary. Luckily, he was faster. Another great thing, we are affected by... Why is my music stopped? We are affected by... snow, like hail, obviously, because it's hail in this. But we aren't affected by sandstorm at all, since we're steel. So that's really good. I did get the item all the way up here, right? Yep. Although I'm terrified of the sun, and dude, if we ever are in the sun and we see a fire move, dude, that Blaziken could have easily killed us. That is the biggest thing. Our Spadef is decent, but I am terrified. I did not mean at extreme speed, but it's okay. We need some PP ups and PP maxes as well. Because we are going to have to save pretty much all our E speeds unless we desperately need it for the Roxanne fight. Like once we're in the gym. I might end up Lepa berrying. Dude, we're getting a lot of berries too. I might end up Lepping Escavagoat rather than Oran berrying, because we do have a decent amount of heals. Like I said, I'd rather use them later, but because E-Speed is only 5 PP, it could be good to do that. All right, we go get our HM on, fight the fisherman, and then we come back to the dub battle. What's the average sim number beating this game? Are you over or under? It really depends. I don't know if there's necessarily an average. I should have beaten this a long time ago, but I've taken risks, and then, or I just get killed in, you know, counter or Miracle ways. I should have beaten it in like 200 tries because I had literally the best mon ever. I had a Celesteela with Volt Absorb, so I was only weak to fire, and my Spadef was insane. I was super fast, and I had an insane special attack, and we had a beautiful moveset. But Point Crow, for one, beat it. It took almost like 3,000 encounters or attempts. So it's literally just RNG for the most part. I mean, for like over 50% of the game, obviously. You'd have to go on the Reddit. There obviously are strats, but I haven't really looked into them. I try to just develop my own way of playing as I go along. Because, like, technically there's, like, good routes to go, right? It's like, oh, fight these lower trainers first, get all the EXP, then, like, go. And I try to just remember all the trainers and their levels. You can look. They do give you a journal to look to see. Dude, please just get in the damn ball. It's 33% chance. Oh my gosh. They do give you a journal to where you can see all the trainers and their, not their Pokemon, just how many they have and then their levels. I believe, or just their level, like, range is what it is. But I would say probably around 1,000 is probably average. I want a lower level mon. Can you guys please stay in the ball? Thank you. Just had to ask nicely. But I've also had runs in from like Perish Song and I can't kill them in time. Like it's a 6 trainer battle and their first mon uses Perish Song and you're not. Some people, there's also different rule sets. So some people will play with like easier rule sets and some people will play with like the OG rule set that's a bit harder. Because you're supposed to choose what the tracker tells you at the beginning, but some people just reset till they get a Pokemon they like. Which is fine, you know, I just like playing the way it was originally intended. Wait, do you have Sandstream? Was I not paying attention? Damn it. I'm gonna have to get rid of him. We need a different HM mon. It's not gonna matter for this fight, but because I would kill them anyways. It's just annoying. Dazzling Gleam? Why? Why can't you give me a physical move? We did pivot, but I always name the HM mon HM. So I am gonna have to go back real quick and grab a different mon because we can't use Magneto as the HM mon. It's still pretty much just luck though, because you can get like a good mon and then the BST, like it's literally just depends on the BST spread, because like this mon 495 BST, but its BST spread is beautiful and I find it fun trying to win with like a random mon, because my farthest ever run was with an Oinkoloin. It was with an Oinkoloin that has like what, 445-ish BST or something like that. And it's definitely not the mon I would have chosen, but it was so good. The only reason we died was because of Miracle, I want to say. A Miracle or a counter. So I enjoy the, I enjoy that aspect of it. Let me throw this guy in. Actually, no, we'll keep him on the squad till I, put cut on him real quick. Or her, I should say. I did fight you, right? Yeah. Maybe if we get to 2,000, I'll do that, but I like to stick with what I do when I do it, you know? I'm gonna move this guy to a different box so I don't remember, or so I don't use him, but I just gotta remember that. Oh wait, no, Pwig did get farther. You're right, that's my bad. That's my bad. Pwig did get farther. Pwig did get farther. No, so we have 3 favorites at the beginning of the run. So that's what sort of balances out for me. We get 3 favorites that we choose. Currently, we have Walking Wake, Celesteela, and Mamoswine, aka Pwig. And if one of those 3 come up, we're allowed to pick it. Because they are our favorites. I forgot. Listen, our farthest run was a pig, and our second farthest run was a pig. I forget these things sometimes. All right, let me let's do a little bit of this. Yeah, the favorite thing's part of the rules. If we win Roxanne, I'll say well, if we win Roxanne, I'll save and reset to show, and if we don't win Roxanne, you will very easily see what I'm talking about. Because I think it shows it on the main menu. If it doesn't, then, you know, I can always start a new run and then go backwards and show, or, you know, like just not actually save it, but... All right, good mud shots here, one shot and everything. Good to see, no HP lost. Rayquaza! All right, these are the scenarios where we need to use extreme speed. High HP, high defense is what I'll mark. Okay, since we are so high in HP, I'm gonna go ahead and put a Lepa Berry on Escavago. And we'll do some Roxanne shenanigans here. Okay, let's hit this Dynamic Punch. Nice. E-Speed. High defense or high HP. That is terrifying, bro. Absol. I'm just gonna keep E-Speeding since we have a Lepa. I might as well. In the sun, fire type? I need a one-shot. Okay, fine. That's chill. That's chill. Moonblast. I'm gonna mark that high defense. That was terrifying. I'm gonna be so real. Funny, there's Cherim Sun. That is high defense. Holy moly. I just continue. Dynamic Punch. Nice. Wait, does it also has Dynamic Punch? That's funny. I think it's gonna potion, so I'm gonna mud shot. It did not potion. Okay. Last mon. Wooloo. Dude, if are you kidding me? If Wooloo has a fire type move, I will cry. Nice. And that's Roxanne, baby. Scava, go. Give me a good TM. Give me a good TM. Come on. Come on. Frenzy Plant. That's a special move. We don't use that. That's rough. I needed something different than Dynamic Punch, man. Like, currently the moves are going to be what really screw us over. I want to listen to this again. All right, we grab our HM on real quick because we will need it. And we go over here. Do I need to talk to him? I don't think I do, right? Yeah, we're chilling. I should put an Oranberry on again. I still don't understand why Fairy resists Bug and it's not the other way around. I feel like Bug should resist Fairy. I really don't get that. Like, not even be super effective against Fairy types, but like at least resist them. I don't know, man. To me, that just makes more sense. Are there a lot of fire types in all Pokemon? I know the most common typing is water. But I feel like there's not like a crazy amount of fire types either though. He should heal me as well, and then we're gonna run back. Yes, sir. I just wanted to get the PP back before we fought the other guys. Because Fairy needs... Well, it's already OP. It's good against dragons. Tail Whip? Bro, come on, dude. Oh my gosh. And like Belly Drum still if we can ever know that something won't kill us, if we know it's like a bunch of special moves, then it almost is worth just a belly jump. Because, dude, a +6 E speed, I feel like that takes out so many things. It's just very scary. Because then if I don't outspeed, it's a little rough. That's definitely when I need to... I could... So you have the two ways to look at it. I either Lepa Berry, that's high defense. I either Lepa Berry to get a bunch of DP back, right? Or I Oran Berry. Obviously, I have more Orans than I do Lepas, but I feel like we get a lot of Lepas down the way. Don't do that. My goat, why did you hit yourself 2 times in a row? Well, no, I also took a minute to respond, Luma, because I was locked in. I get very hyper focused. I love Ironmon. That's another reason why I don't want to make it easy, is because I like how the rule set is. Oh, I should buy more Repels while I'm at it, even though I just wasted 2. Because I like the suffering. It's very awesome. Should I do an iron? Not really. I should probably just sell that. Because I don't really need that. I'd rather the, like, Spadef EVs anyways. I forgot this item last run, I want to say. No, we didn't get past Roxanne, that's why. LOL. Nice full heal. We're getting some good items, at least. We're about to be going to the Soda Pop house, so it's not too bad, but I wish we had more, like, lower tier health items. That's the only downfall right now. Oh, I gotta save and show you what I'm talking about, CSB. All right, let me see if it'll pop up here. Yeah, so do you see where it says favorite Pokemon on the tracker on the bottom part? Top, bottom. It's called Ironmon. Keep the iron. I had to sell it for the money. Yeah, so we can change before every single run. We can change these whenever. We just can't change them on the starter screen, obviously. But we can change those whenever. I can put this up. Technically, we could change it mid-run because it's not like it matters at all. But Celesteela was the mon that I should have won this with. And then Pwig was the mon that we got our second highest run with. Or our highest run with, I should say. Can't disrespect the GOAT. Even though I literally just did twice. More like 3 times. I was gonna say, please don't have Levitate, please don't have Levitate. When's our next move? 32. We should get that before Brawly at least, so that's good. Wow, guys, cheap viewers on streamview.com. Remove the space. Shut the fuck up. How about that, unmatched defense? There we go. What I sort of answered, I answered the other two. Steel Flying is debatably like the best typing to have in Ironmon. And then Water Dragon's also good. You can do Water Ground, obviously. That's another good typing. You sort of want to choose higher BST Pokemon anyways as your favorites, obviously. But yeah, we just chose Pwig because it was our highest ever run, and then Celesteela was the best Pokemon I've ever had. And the reason I didn't win with Celesteela was if you kill a wild Pokemon, you are forced to pivot in that route. And I just reset. It's forced pivot or reset, and I just reset because I was like, okay, well, I was talking to Apples and Alan, Pyro, you know, the Pyro that was here earlier. I was yapping to them, not paying attention, and I killed a Shelgon, is what it was. And I was very depressed after that. I was extremely depressed after that. Because like I said, literally the best Pokemon I could have ever asked for, and I threw it away. Very, very sad. I put Tapu Lele on there before as well, because Psychic Fairy's not a bad typing. And obviously High BSC Mon. Dude, we're getting kind of stinky items currently. I wanted to, but it's still that thing of those are the rules, and I want to stick to the rules, you know what I mean? I have thought about it before. I've done small things to where it's like I actually... Like the last run that we got that went past, hold on, let me switch up the music real quick. The last run that we had that went past, that we were like at where we are currently, I technically left the Soda Pop house without grabbing the items, like the Soda Pops, but I went back in and grabbed them. And technically it's a dungeon. I'm not allowed to go back in and get the items, but I was yapping and completely forgot. So I just grabbed them anyways. I went back in and grabbed them real quick. High HP. So, but technically that's like a very big thing, but I was just like, whatever. I don't care enough. At the time though, I was very... And I still don't know if I accidentally kill... I'm so used to it now that I don't think I ever would do that again. But if I ever do it again, I would maybe just skip a trainer. Because in reality, the XP you get from it is not that much. It's very minimal. But it's still just, you know, it's about the practice, you know? It's about... There used to be like a one-time forgiveness. But there was an update to the rules where they took that away. At least in the tier I'm playing in, because there's different Ironmon tiers. There's regular Ironmon, and you can do that. You can accidentally kill, like you get a freebie. But in Kaizo, you don't get the freebie. It hardly ever happens, at least nowadays, so... And who knows, I could have died still from some shenanigans of Miracote. Like how second our Oinkoloin died. So you never know. Oh, well that's incredibly high defense. Did he just belly drum on me? Too bad. Doesn't matter, baby. That's why I love E-Speed. High HP. And you want to try to make sure you mark all the stats, because pretty much the biggest things to mark that I try to remember is if something hits me incredibly hard, or if they have a lot of health or defense. And you can tell they have a lot of health by the health bar going down low, and then if the health bar goes down fast, but it only goes down by half, you can tell they have high defense that way. Like that was high HP because it went down like decently slow. And then that would be closer to high defense because it only went down by half. Even though I do think my attack stat's not as high as I originally thought, but it's still really good. That's why I do... Like, that's low HP Mon because it went down so fast. Metal sound. Dude, we are getting all the bad moves, man. Rough. That is not the soda house. I would rather them have high HP and not high defense. We want to see higher HP, not higher defense. Because the lower HP, or the lower defense means we can do more damage. Because the HP matters a little less. I love this song. Guys, we're about to be super chill and relaxed and super chill and relaxed. I did not mean a dynamic punch, but it's okay. See, that's like negative HP right there. I should mark those, but I don't always do that. High HP, and I'm dead. No, I'm not. No special attack right there. That was quad effective, baby. Okay, okay. We're not scared of him. We're not scared. And then, yep, grab the soda pops. So technically, this is a dungeon where we're not allowed to go back in there, technically. Or at least if we go back in, we're not allowed to grab any of the items. Or fight any of the trainers. Is how it works. And then in gyms, we're not allowed to leave the gyms. Because those are also... That's like an extreme dungeon, essentially. And then, I'll mark that high special attack. Higher HP. I'm so scared. I feel like so many mons have been having fire moves. It's kind of terrifying. Let me grab my HMmon. So like one like small thing that I used to do, it was I would go through this bottom part of the route first, but I'm pretty sure. So what I started doing was these trainers up here have lower level Pokemon. So I started trying to go to these trainers up top first. That's high attack, I want to say, because that was resisted. Technically semi-high defense, but whatever. See, that's high defense right there. Please just hit. No, stop this. Buddy. Stop. You're wasting Oranberry. I extreme speed. I'm so stupid. It didn't matter every single time because I extreme speed. I mud shot it on the first one. I was too focused on the fact that I was confusing myself. We've been confused a lot, and we have seen a lot of fire moves, so I'm frazzled. Plus my lack of sleep. Nice with the Lepa. Super potions, very good there. Fight the double battle last. I at least try to fight the twins last and the guys up top first, because double battles are obviously the worst. Because when you go into double battle, you cannot attack with your HMmon. You have to throw a Pokeball, and you don't have to knock out your HMmon, but it's more or less better that you do that, so that way you don't share your XP, because XP is extremely valuable, obviously, and you don't want to share that XP with your HMmon. You want it purely for your own. So there are times where if it's low enough and I know I'm not going to kill and I have a setup move, I will set up and let them kill my HMmon, but a lot of the times I'm killing my own HMmon. Nice. That's high HP. I think that's high attack on the Steenie. Nice. Okay. So next move at 36, we get a lot of our moves super early, which is really nice. We're gonna fight this trainer right here. Whoops. I feel like there's a hidden item over here that I cannot remember where. I'm gonna have to pull up the map. High HP. Yo, Mega Gallade. What's going on, twin? How we doing? High defense. All right, one more level. We should reach 36 before we fight Brawly, I think. And that's as far as we go there. Let me just double check. Because if we go any farther, we fight Brendan. Yeah, okay. And I'm not trying to do that. Nah, my favorite mon ever is Grovyle. Just Gallade is awesome. I love Gallade. All right. Let me throw on... See, if we had more citruses, I would say we citrus. Well, I guess it's bad citrus anyways. But we're gonna oranberry. You know what, actually, I think I am gonna lepaberry. We have a lot of health items now. I think I would rather do that. We might lepaberry, well, okay, actually, I take that back again. We're gonna oranberry it first. Oranberry it first, and then, once we get to Brawly, we throw on the lepaberry, I think. All right. I like Pokemon with sharp arm things. You know, I never thought about that. I kind of do. Okay, okay. I need you to hit these dynamic punches, Escavago. Oh my gosh. That's high special attack. Buddy, please. Okay, I have to E-speed so it disables the E-speed if it disables. Oh my. Oh, never mind. What the? No defense. Okay. That's good to know. That's incredibly good to know. Okay, see, and that's why we mark stuff down. That was a resisted move, by the way. Holy crap. I mean, that makes sense. It hit me incredibly hard. Hello, Sogelio. It hit me incredibly hard, especially, so I'm not too surprised. Oh my goodness, dude. I got saved by that. The only reason I E-speeded was simply, that's a Fastmon, was simply to try to make sure it disabled the E-speed, because I figured I would go last, or it would disable again, and I wouldn't kill. Yeah, buddy. I get it. High defense. Funny that the incredibly skinny, small eel has high defense. Hello, Feebas. Yeah, okay, so here, I definitely put a lepaberry on. All right. We will get a new move in the battle after the first Pokemon. So, hopefully it's better than Dynamic Punch. Florges. I just Mud Shot. And I miss. I'm gonna E-speed. Incredibly high HP. Come on. Beat up. Okay. Not the best. Incredibly high HP again. We're doing good here, though. Needle Arm. Dude, I'm so glad. That's high speed. No HP. That might be a high special attack mon. I don't think it is, though. Pignite. Okay. High HP. Looking good. Palafin. IE speed. High HP. I think the only reason we killed there was the crit. Next move is 40, by the way. We E-speed. That's stronger. Nice. Let's go, Escavagoats. Come on, give me a good TM. Give me a good TM. Please. I need a physical move I can use, please. What is this? You know what's crazy? Part of me wants to take it because it's 20 PP, but I can't do that for 15 power. And 75% accurate. It's not worth. That's rough. Goat shit right there. That's what I'm saying. Escavagoat. That's why he's my goat, bro. I mean, don't tell him I like Galvantula more, but that's why he's my goat, bro. Just don't tell him that. Or else he might throw. And he's already thrown quite a bit by hitting himself. We can't be having him do that. All right, let's take off the lepaberry since we didn't need it. Put the oranberry back on. I gotta grab repels while we're here. Some balls and repels. That should be good. Let me sell some stuff. Because the next town does not have repels for sale. Oh, we had a berry juice too. Whoops. Hey, thank you. Thank you. I can't be having him throw even more. If he continues to throw, we will not be looking good here. Okay, I need to get up my Emerald secret item map real quick to make sure that I just didn't miss the sparkle. There is a hidden item right here. Yeah, I just missed the sparkle. There it is. All right, Brendan. Hello. I've only died a few times here. So that's high defense, high special attack. Another flyer. Okay. This is what I'm saying, bro. I really thought after saying I've only died a few times here, we were about to die. If I'm gonna be so real, I see the fire blast and I was just like, okay. So this is how it's gonna be. So this is how it's gonna be. But luckily, no. He's my go. And that's why we can't tell him. That's why we gotta keep it a secret. As much as I love the DSI shop theme, I'm gonna move past that. I think I want to listen to this. All right, next move at 40. We'll get there pretty soon because there are... Yo, Luma, don't look. I got to kill it. There are a lot of trainers we're about to fight before we fight Watson. I remembered his name this time. High HP. Did I hate getting the flutes? Because we're not allowed to use the flutes either. Normally they're like good items, right? Unless they don't do anything in Gen 3 either. Come on, wake up, buddy. Wake up, pal. Go ahead and take my Illuminate. Go ahead. Be my guest. Thank you. Stupid, I turned as fast as I could and scream when you said don't look. Dude, I was trying to tell you not to look. I killed your child again. You weren't supposed to look. Raspberry, that's good, that's good. We don't have any... Do we have any raspberries yet? I don't think we do, because that's burn. Yeah, no, that's good, that's good. We do have a lot of full heals anyways. So it's not, like, too crazy, but it's still good. Alright, let's grab this. Ooh, nice cherry berry. Even though we have a lot already. I don't need to use any more repels. We fight this guy, go down the, what's it called? Biker path. High HP. Imagine Combi at high HP. He doesn't. Okay, Moltres. Cleavor. High defense. Nice. I really wish, because what, in Gen 4, do they just put you on the bike when you enter the bike path? There is a bike path there, right? Or am I tripping? Because in this game, you have to get on the bike in order for you to be able to go on the bike path, which there's one game, there's at least one game where it automatically puts you on the bike, and I can't remember what game it was. Also, this is not a dungeon. Lucky for us. I don't really need to get the PP back, but I'm going to do it since I have one PP. I do not need to use the repels. Why do I keep doing that? Because like if you just keep going, they just get on your bike. Buddy, put me on my bike myself. Because isn't it like the one area where like you're required to be on a bike? In the route under the cave where you can get Gibble in Gen 4. I know Luma wouldn't know. Gen 4 hater right there. You came around to Gen 2, you need to come around to Gen 4. That's all I'm saying. Tinkaton, my goat. High HP. Pawmot. I used to like Pawmot more, but I feel like it is on the lower end of Pikachu clones for me nowadays. Like, I think I maybe... Like, I'm pretty sure... What was... I think I might like Togedemaru slightly less. Or it's on the same tier as Togedemaru for me. Because I love Dedenne. My favorite Pikachu clone? Probably Emolga. Emolga and Pachirisu are just awesome. Love those mons. Pachirisu's a world champ. So, I mean, how can you not love it? I was about to say I know nothing about Gen 4 coming around. Okay, okay. Hey, one of these days. Dude, why are we getting special moves? Oh, good special moves at that, by the way. Psychic, I would, if we were a special mon, I would go crazy for that. Luckily, that was level 10, so we're not in any scary issue there, but I paused because of the Levitate. Levitate is in the randomizer, so we got to be careful for that. When we see one ability, that means it exists. So it's slightly scary. All right, a new move at 44. We really are getting a lot of moves early on. Ooh. Okay, I just got to throw balls. Till the Destiny Bond's up. Am I faster? I don't want to risk it. I think I'm faster after the one. Whatever. Okay, we're fine. Please, Destiny Bond. Okay, one more, one more. One more. Dude, I'm so scared to do it. Please. Dude, it is refusing to Destiny Bond. The moment I do it, I'm not going to be faster and it's going to Destiny Bond me. Oh my god. Okay, okay, we're fine, we're fine, we're fine. Oh, that's just very scary, man. And I got parried. Awesome. Okay, I'm not going to risk this. I am going to Super Potion just in case. And then Cherry... we're not going to Cherry Berry yet, actually. We'll be slower. High HP. I probably didn't need a Super Potion, but depending on what was in the back... I think it was worth to do that. Just in case. If they, for some reason, crit me, that would have been scary. Dealing Barry right now, I decided he's my son recently. Dude, one of the most annoying starters that are just, rivals. He's like what Hop wishes he was. At least Barry's got some swag, you know what I mean? Hop is just like the younger brother who gets like shunned in the family because he's not the champion. Barry's at least like swaggy with it. And you know I'm right. And you know I'm right. I mean, to be fair, Barry was like the first rival. Well, actually, Gen 2 rival had a lot of personality as well. He was just an asshole. But Barry had like tons of personality, to be fair. I hate to agree because I love Hop, but yep. Yep, no, I mean, Barry did it first. Barry did it first and better. Hello, Groudon Primal with Sandstream. Oh my god. Incredibly high defense and HP. Hello, Moltres Galarian. We actually, I think we're gonna get to, that's high defense. I think we're gonna get to, 44 before Watson as well. Maybe in the gym. It's gonna be close. Let's fight Wally real quick. High HP. Another high HP Mon. Floor just scares me, man. Like, that is, like, insanely high HP. Luma, don't look. Luma, don't look. Where he makes up for his energy and impatience with a strong urge to be stronger. Hob just lacks drive because he's hopeless and stuff. Yeah, no, that's pretty much spot on. That's why I was happy to see, like, I feel like the Legends EA, like, rival friends were definitely some of the best that we've had in a little bit. Nimona wasn't bad. She was just very generic. You know what I mean? She reminded me of, like, Ash type beat. Hey, I'm glad. I tried to warn you. High defense. Yeah, no, I think we make 44 before Watson. We'll see, we'll see. I mean, I know we make it before Watson, but I think we make it before the gym. Right, you have Ash, maybe that's why I dislike her. I mean, I feel like there's a lot of similarities. And if you dislike her as well, that would make sense. I might have hit the nail on the head. I almost said I might have hit the nail on the hammer, which is technically still the same thing. Okay, this is high HP. I should E-speed it. I should dynamic punch it. But we're chilling. Literally no HP. I really hope we see a PP max at some point, as I need 8 extreme speeds. Especially if we ever do want to do, belly drum strat. I think the only way I do it is if I actually have 8 extreme speed PPs. I don't think Unburden exists in this, but Unburden would be the literal best ability we could have gotten if, with belly drum. Hey, it's little me. Which would have been awesome, but you know, because Unburden and then we like Citrus or something, and then we're +6 double speed. Because then not only does E-speed go crazy, once we're out of E-speeds, we would then also, our normal moves would do a lot, but we also just need a better move than Dynamic Punch. Part of the reason why I want a rock move so bad is because of fire types. High HP. Hit the nail on the hammer. I mean, literally, I mean, that's... Dude. Bro does not want to learn any... He got E-speed and he's like, yeah, that's it. That's all I got for you. Don't worry. Don't worry. You know? I got you. I got you, homie. You know, I know you wanted E-speed. You know, on a nice, good old physical mod. So, hey. I got you. Don't expect nothing else, though. Don't expect nothing else, though. I will never be good enough ever again. And I'm like, you know what? Fair, I guess. It's like he peaked in high school, you know what I mean? Dubious disc. Try to doobie right now. Alright, so we do this and then we do... Oh my goodness, that is a mega. That's scary. Also, if I had a rock move, I mean, I would prefer rock. I'm gonna E-speed that. Nice. I'm scared of the Endeavor. Okay. Okay. High HP and defense. I must went into the gym. I gotta also remember we need to do the trick house. We'll do the trick house first. Let's go back. I have a bunch of repels on, so I might as well use them. Dude, this song is so good. I just recently added it. It's very hype, but I also didn't want to switch it because it's awesome. It's a Game Boy remake of the Turosada theme. which I thought was awesome. Okay, that's not cool. I probably don't... never mind. I was gonna say I probably don't need to worry about the static, but I would rather not be staticked. High HP. I think that's Plusle and Minun that have high HP, by the way. Dude, if that levitate, run was over. That's another reason why we need a different move than a fighting move, man. Especially one that's 50% accurate. I would take a flying move as well, I guess. That wouldn't be too bad. I'm gonna mark that as high defense. I don't think it necessarily is, but... yeah, I'm gonna mud shot some. And I actually hit it. Are you kidding me? Does it take away my PP if I... there we go. I don't know if it takes away my PP if I hit myself. I don't know how that works. I've never paid attention. Thank you for the rare candy. I appreciate it. All right, it's now only the family house. I didn't know that was at the end of the song like that. I was like, wait, did a different song just start? Latias. Decent HP. I'm going to do that. Kind of equal. Pyukumuku, hello. Zygarde? Wait a second, guys. Is this a reference? Wait a second, is this a reference? Flame body? Man, you are so lucky I have so many full heals and stuff, and I'm not too mad about that. Because, man, was that not cool. Let me tell you what. We need a mud shot so it's not a contact move. There we go. High HP. And, dude, she has a stacked team, man. High HP and defense. Extreme speed should kill. And I think the grandma only has, like, one Pokemon. Yup. Okay, high special attack, no HP. That was scary. If that was Fire Blast, we were dead. All right, now we put this up and we go. I should have had an Oranberry on, but I didn't. At the start of that. Unless I did and I just forgot. Okay. It's gym time now. This is scary. Last we saw had Endeavor. We are faster, though. If we would have missed, we probably would have got Endeavored. Next move at 48. I don't think we hit that in here. High defense. We might hit that at Watson. Gouging Fire. More like gouging death, because you're dead. Dang it, dude. High HP. Reshiram, my goats. Higher defense and HP. I'm gonna dynamic punch. There we go. I was gonna say, I really gotta try to use PP of other moves. Hey, another Mandike. What can I say? I'm a joke genius. A jokius, if you could say. I think I'm definitely gonna Leppa on the Watson fight. I could elixir off rip and keep Oranberry, but I think we do this. I think we do that. All right. Ladian. Dude, the urge I have to belly drum right now is so insane. I want to so bad. It is just so risky, man. It is just so risky. Dreadnought. We mud shot every day. It's faster than me. Decent HP. Solid market. Mr. Mime, hello. You're dead. No, you're not. Oh, well, yes, you are, but that was insane. Surfetch. IE speed. Defense. Dang it, dude. Oh. Is that a speed tie? I don't look. Hey. Hey. Don't look. High HP. And Toxicroak last mon. High HP. Let's go. Dude, Watson, a breeze with Escavagoat. Okay. Please. 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 Show me Air Cutter. Show me Rock Tomb. Show me Rock Slide. Show me anything other than a fighting, any physical move other than fighting or normal, please. Please. Let's go! Okay, okay, I'm celebrating a little too early. We still don't know if we can learn it. Please. 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 Yes! Oh my gosh, we are so back. We are so back. Did I say Air Cutter or did I say Air Slash? 55 power is a little rough, but it's a high crit move, right? Yeah, it's a high crit move. And it's 25 PP, which is massive. I think I said Air Slash, but still, we got a flying move. That's what I'm talking about. I think I like the crits more than I like the flinches anyways. Hey, look, it's the Pokemon that's on the thumbnail. That's high defense. Oh, I didn't mark. Oh, this guy's Destiny Bond. I need to E-speed him. Totally forgot about that. He might not have it anymore, but I gotta remember that. The real question is, if we get a rock move at 48, do we take it over Belly Dance? Or Belly Drum? I don't know, man. I feel like I almost, like, never actually want to click Belly Drum. Grudge. Doesn't matter, I guess, right now. Like, okay, so I want to click Belly Drum if I know... It's literally like if I know I can live in front of the Pokemon I'm in front of. But then I'm also not, like, the fastest mon. So if something outspeeds me and I'm half health... I mean, we already know I die to so many. I die to a fire move. So if we don't know what the mon has and it has a fire move, I get cooked. Literally. You know? Which is just scary. Belly Dance is crazy. It's like the same thing, you know what I mean? It's basically the same thing. Belly Dance, Belly Drum. I mean, like, what's the difference? What's the difference, really? Man, I'm kind of sad. My short hasn't been doing as good as the one that I just... Let's go, dude. Should we see a Shedinja? We just got the Air Cutter that we needed, or else we would have been stun locked by Wonder Guard. Oh my gosh. My short hasn't been doing as good as my last few, but it's also it's my longest short I've ever done. which is definitely part of it. Oh, it has E-speed too. I missed a 90% accurate move twice. 3 times in a row? But it's not doing terrible or anything like that. But it's not doing as good as my other stuff. But I really enjoyed the short I made. I liked it. I told a story. I told a story of the shiny charm. And is it good? And yes, it is. And the amount of Pokemon we got. And we had some great moments in it. So I liked how I did it. So I just gotta continue it, you know? As long as I enjoy it, I think that's what matters. And it doesn't like completely flop. It's pretty awesome. I think you were there for the stream. But it might have been when you weren't there for the stream. But we got a lot of shinies. I just had 2 moments where I basically called a certain Pokemon twice. They were pretty awesome moments. Celebi, hello. When's our next move? 52? Which will be our last move that we can get. We'll fight this guy and then I need to go back and fight the double battle. I forgot about that. Forgot about the double battle. Ho-oh! Please don't have a fire move, thank you. I think we've been getting lucky and all our, every single mon that's hit us with a fire move has not been stab. I think any of them has been stab, we would have died. Oh, air cutter hits both? That's kind of massive. I didn't know that. Okay, it didn't do too much. Never mind. We're just gonna mud shot. We're just gonna mud shot. It does also do split damage. There is that to note. I think Haxorus is, well, to be fair, he's +2, but I'm gonna mark it anyways. But it might be up defense, Haxorus. No, I'd rather not interview you, sorry. Or I'd rather not let you interview me, sorry. I'm a busy girl. I'm a busy girl, what can I say? The amount of times I've broken that rock and not getting an encounter is kind of crazy. Okay. We go back this way. Can't go down there. I totally forgot. I could have healed right here. This lady heals you. Getting more orange berries here is really nice. Do raspberries even do anything? They're just Pokeblock berries, aren't they? Yeah. Mentioning that, I should throw an Oranberry on. We have 6, might as well use them. High HP. Dude, I am actually... Okay, I always hate it, because I feel like whenever I say I'm feeling so good about this run, something bad always ends up happening. At least that's what it feels like. And I don't want to say it too soon, but I really am feeling good about this run. I think the only thing that would make me more confident, I could use a Carbos, if I can use it. I think our EVs might be maxed, though. Nope. The only thing is I would rather have Swords Dance over Belly Drum. I think the Swords Dance would do way more than enough for us. Man, I'm feeling terrible about this run. Yeah. Feeling so bad about this run. It'd just be, dude, it's just not good at all. You know what I'm saying? Can't believe I called getting the flying. Well, you know, pretty much called getting a flying type move there. Gotta love those moments. Especially, yo, Diancie, wait, is... Okay. Okay. Had to go non-verbal there for a second. I had to lock in. Perish Song is quite literally the scariest thing to see. Because if that would have had Levitate, we would have just lost. Which I think I forgot to even mark down that Diancie was like a high defense in HP. I might have, but I completely forgot. I got too focused on the fact that it used Perish Song in front of me, which is terrifying. All right, hold on. Let's nope. This guy? Nope. This girl? Nope. This guy? Yes. High HP defense. There we go. All right, let me get you know what I want to listen to again because I love the music. This again. Okay, we can do the double battle now. It's a little scary to see, but it's okay. Superpowers chill. That's high attack Dragapult, actually. Air Cutter. Hopefully it kills Poliwrath. Nice, nice, nice. And then Air Cutter will kill again. Chill. We are one level away. One level away from getting our last move that we can get via level up. Get ready. She screams. She's terrified of us. She sees my goat's prowess. Let's go do the 2 battles over here real quick. Did I get the item right here? I did. No, I didn't. It's a TM. I try not to do any form of battles that are not necessary to do in double battles. Like, this is just a back-to-back, which is way more chill than it being a double battle. Because we get to fight, you know, one-on-one still. It's just a back-to-back. It's much more manageable this way, though. No HP. Hello, Rowlet. You're dead. Sharp Beak. Wow, that was so worth it. Okay, I think that's all the trainers here. I'm gonna try to see... Okay, I think there's an item right here. Waterstone. I think that's the only item in this area. I don't know if we can get repels here. We might be able to get super repels, but let me sell everything we don't need. I'm at least gonna buy some balls. Okay, we can buy repels. Cool. Can I stop driving my laptop? My wrist is killing me. Not your back this time. Not going shrimp mode. Wait a second, guys. It's Imbor. Is that a reference? Guys, was that a reference? Wait, guys. It's Delphox. Guys, I think that's a ZA reference. Calcium? Wow, I definitely need that. We need to get our special attack higher. It's like nothing. I would be incredibly... I would be like a genius, honestly, if I put that calcium in. But... you know, it would just be cheating if I did that, so I wouldn't do that. High HP, holy moly. Mega Alakazam, is that a reference? Wait, is that a reference to magicians across the world? Or that one magician who is like, no, you can't use Kadabra because that's my name or whatever. And you can never make another TCG Kadabra trading card because Kadabra is the pre-evo of Alakazam, which is technically the pre-evo of Mega Alakazam, which means that it's the reference to the one guy who is like, no, you can't make Kadabra cards because I said so. Yeah, look it up. Some guy was like, It might have been like a Japanese thing only, but I think it was like, or an American thing only. But bro was like, nah, Kadabra is my name, or some stupid shit like that. And he was like, you're not allowed to make any of these because I have the trademark on the name or something. I don't know. It was something stupid. That or I got baited online before, which is very possible. All right, let's see. Cotton Spore. Wow. No, that's a really good move. I should have learned it. High HP, just like its counterpart. Citrus, let's go. I'm gonna go back and heal simply to get one more PP in E-Speed. Because we're about to be trapped, pretty much. I don't know if we can get back over, is what it... Oh, I don't have my Ironmon with me. Okay, LOL. Nice. I gotta remember, I'm opening a Prismatic Evolutions pack at the very end of the stream. I cannot forego about that. X Special? Literally useless for us? Yeah, I could have been baited extremely hard. That's always possible. I'm going back to the beginning of my stream playlist. I want to listen to this song again. Trauma Center has insane. When I say insane, I mean insane soundtracks, dude. Dang it. That's my bad. Oh. See, I could have avoided that double battle. But I'm a silly goose. What? Oh, it tried to ember me, but Flash Fire Swampert absorbed it. Beautiful. Hey, shout out Swampert. Shout out Swampert, my goat. Holy shit, that was awesome. Oh yeah, I'm tormented. Dang it, I'm still tormented. All right, that's chill. I don't think Swampert actually has high defense. It might have slightly high defense. But that was a air cutter that was divided in half by damage. Since there was 2 mons on the field, you know, it's spread damage. Air cutter does. Crazy though, how I also got the spread move that I wanted for double battles without realizing it. Did I actually not need... I wish I could use leftovers. Did I actually not need my Ironmon? Timer ball? Wow, that's so awesome. I think actually Ironmon is useful here, so it's chill. Well, normally it's useful here. Blackberries are just Poke Blackberries, I believe. The Forgetter will attempt to remember. Wait, remember what? wait, remember what again? I definitely, okay, come on, man. Dude, stop! How many times can you endure in a row? No way, yes way. I'm not even joshing it right now. I'm completely serious. Oh, the pack. Listen, I remembered. It just took a second. Listen, I would not be the forgetter if I didn't forget, you know? At least I keep true to my name. Let me delete my uppercase paragraph. See, it just took me a second. High HP. All right, we're on to Flannery. 4th gym. Well, technically, it's a bit more than just Flannery, but that's where we're headed. It's Team Magma, and then 4th gym. I can't remember the odds, but there's like a rare chance to see a hiker right there, which is kind of cool. It's like not as rare as a shiny or anything like that, but it's like it is rare. I wish I remembered the odds. Nice, good for us, good for us. High HP, at least decent. So we're gonna mark it. Crobat, Mr. Crow. High HP. Looking good, looking good. I've seen freakouts over that height. Dude, I mean, I'm pretty sure it's like insanely rare. Maybe it is as like rare as a shiny. I don't think it is, but I'm pretty sure it's pretty close. Okay, I am going to just chesto this. Every single time I say I'm just gonna let myself wake back up, it never ends well. Hello, Mega Charizard X. Wait, guys, is this a reference to the hit game Pokemon Legends EA? All right, Maxie. Show me your shit. What the heck? I'm dropping frames. Why am I dropping frames? There might have been a lag spike. High HP indeed. Bro didn't even let me finish my sentence, man. I just gotta know. I just gotta try something real quick. I would have lived if I would have done this, wouldn't I? I was so scared to try it, man. Scavalier found out what you said about Galvantula. Oh, I should have freaking belly drum, man. I was just always so scared. I was just always so scared, man. Big oofs. Massive oofs, man. Ah. R.I.P. my goats. Show me something good here. I deserve it after that, right? I deserve it after that, right? A little bit of juice. A little bit of juice. Hippowdon, Baneri, Pinsir, Larvitar, Great Tusk, Carmine, Professor Sada, Reverse Hollow Heatran, Rescue Board, Umbreon. Fuck it. I don't even care. You know what? We're gonna open the last one too. Sada is my goat. She's mommy, but listen, she ain't fixing my broken heart right now. Eevee. Reverse Hollow Noibat, Reverse Hollow Jolteon. Okay, and now I'm gonna go cry. Dude, that's 12 packs of prismatic no hits, by the way. Dude, you gotta buy a pack one day. You might get luckier than me. All right. Well, on that note, I think I'm gonna go take my broken heart and my Escavagoat, who lives in said heart, and now try to just chill and relax. So we'll be streaming tomorrow. It's probably gonna be shiny hunting because I want to get the Chespin to complete the Kalos trio. So yeah, we'll probably do that. I'm just so sad now. But thank you everyone for being here. I appreciate everyone. We did get a hit out of our first pack, so I mean I really can't complain too much, to be fair. Regain composure. Dude, I will be laying with my cat and just crying, and that's how I'm gonna regain my composure. So yeah, with that, I bid you all adieu. Have a good rest of your night, and I will see you guys tomorrow for some shiny hunting. So good night. See you guys later. Goodbye. Thank you. Goodbye.